Okay, you know what I'm gonna do now? We're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and make that tier list we want to make, y'all. I think I want to make one ranking each of the Natlan characters' exploration in Nightsoul state. Okay, I got a tier list pulled up here. Who's first on our list? Okay, it's Chasca. So Chasca's actually really good. I think she's one of the better. I mean, she might be the best. I'm only gonna put one character in the best, okay? I'm only gonna put one character there. Is Chasca really good? I haven't played with Chasca, so I'm gonna have to rely on you guys. I think even outside of Natlan, she is actually faster than, like, Scaramouche in terms of flying and exploration. So I think she goes in the really good, but she's also really good outside of Natlan. So that might even put her in the best. But I don't know. We're gonna keep her in really good for now. Next is Citlali. So, here's the thing. Citlali's Nightsoul exploration thing is basically just gliding and a jump. It's not good. It's not good, if I'm being honest. I never use it for exploration. The only thing I use it in is literally just doing a couple of the puzzles, and that's it. I don't think Citlali's is really good. This is the extent of Citlali's Nightsoul. It's a jump. It's just a jump, and Kinich can do that easily, and he can do it twice even if you're here. So you can ice bridge as well. Is that something to even consider? Technically, she does it in her Nightsoul state. It's still kind of good for early game players. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Citlali has a worse jump than Ororon, especially with his air stalling. It's worth it in the Abyss with that really annoying enemy where you have to, like, jump onto the pillars. So that's another consideration, I guess. I don't know, though. It's like, outside of that, I'm not using this. Like, it's a small little jump. I'd much rather just use Kinich. So, I think for now, I'm going to put Citlali here, and then Ororon here, and then maybe we can discuss it more later. Okay, here's my official clarification. Citlali is above Ororon because at least she can ice bridge. I don't think air stalling does anything for this guy. And the only thing that's really good about their Nightsoul state is for the boss. But again, that's more combat. That's not exploration. Okay, next up is Iansan. Iansan is actually pretty good. It's good, but kind of niche just due to the fact that her sprint is really limited. I think that's fair to say. You kind of really need to be in Natlan to take decent advantage. Again, with a lot of these characters you do, but at least with Chasca, you still get at least a decent amount of flight, right? So I think Iansan goes here because you get a nice little bit of sprint, and in Natlan it's also pretty useful. So I don't know. I think that's a decent ranking. She's good, but she's a little bit niche because well, I'll show you why she's a little bit niche. Because Varesa exists, and Varesa is basically just the better version of Iansan's Nightsoul ability, which is kind of funny. Does Varesa deserve to be in really good? Okay, let's test it. Outside of Natlan, how good is Varesa? Let's go to like Mondstadt or something. Let's go to the bridge. It's basically like another Yelan in a way, right? In fact, you know what? Let's test to see who's better, Yelan or Varesa. Okay, running, and stop. So we're like a little, just quite a bit past, I'd say like middle after the third stone. Okay, good to know. And then with Varesa, let's test this out here. We're going to stand in a very similar spot here. We'll W and E. And then we're going to E again. I mean, okay, Varesa is way better than Yelan. If you don't have Yelan C1. Yelan C1 maybe could match Varesa. I don't know. I don't have Yelan C1. I think just because of that, she gets in really good. Maybe not better than Chasca. Oh, better than Chasca? Oh, that's a hard one. I think Varesa, it's hard because I've never played with her before. I'm gonna say that Chasca's a little bit better because she gets the vertical mobility. That's what I'm gonna decide on. She's better because of the vertical mobility. Okay, awesome. Who's next? Aoife. Aoife's interesting. Let's look at Aoife here. Aoife is like bad outside of Natlan. Let's pull out Aoife here. Okay, so E and then you fly. Like, it's pretty good for crossing little gaps, I would say. To be honest, you actually do move quite a bit though. And that's not bad, but it is a little bit slower. And I think one of the reasons I'm going to put him in a little bit of a lower tier here is because of this. Let's go fast. And we're done. Okay, see, it's not very good when moving fast outside of Natlan. It's not very good. But inside of Natlan, it's a lot more decent. It's definitely worse than Chasca. I mean, we can also look at this. Let's look up vertical height with him. Like, okay. Oh, yeah. That's pretty bad as well. Wander's definitely better than that, I think. Okay. Interesting considerations. Very, very interesting. I do think it is, maybe it's okay. But I like the flying. I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna keep, Aoife in good but niche. Because, you know what? Just as a character, you can have the free, flying with. It's kind of nice. It is really nice to have. So I'm gonna keep him in good but kind of niche. All right, next up, let's see what we got. We have here Kachina. Kachina. It's a worse Xilonen, okay? But Kachina is free, okay? Now, how do we rank that? Kachina is free. Now, I really liked using Kachina in the early game because she was really good at climbing the walls. Is it good but kind of niche again? And I'd say she's even more useful than Aoife because, like, I think Kachina gets some decent height on, like, vertical things, even outside of Natlan. But, let's check that. This is what she's really good at. Like, she's a free character who can vertically climb these walls. Okay, let's see how well her Nightsoul is. That's pretty good, actually. I don't hate that. The sad part is she's a child character, but it's not bad. Like, that'll get you up decent cliffs. For the fact that she's free, I think she's even better than him. Because again, I think you're gonna encounter climbing way more with, climbing way more than wanting to cross a gap. Maybe Aoife's okay. Is Aoife just okay? I think he's just okay. I think Kirara's better. Is Kirara better? You know what? We can check. We're gonna see how good Kirara is. I think Kirara is better. Okay, let's check with Kirara. Okay, climbing. Yeah, Kirara's pretty good, actually. And look, she can even do more. Oh, she can do a little bit more. That's interesting. What does that do for our tier list now? Maybe she's the top of just okay. So, you know what? You guys make a great point. We will put Kachina in there because Kirara exists and Kirara is busted. Now, here's where my bias shows. I really, really, really like Kinich's grappling hook. But does that make him the best? I don't know. Maybe he's at the top of really good. But I really like using Kinich's grappling hook. But it's not as good outside of Natlan. Okay, so yeah. We got really good horizontal mobility, but then we can also just get up stupid cliffs like really, really fast. You go like this, and then you're up there. And then you're up there. And then it's really good. Like, honestly, I really like Kinich. I really, really like Kinich's Nightsoul state. I would personally put Kinich here, but I think we're gonna wait until we choose the best character. All right, next up, Mavuika, the Archon herself. This one's interesting because Mavuika she's a jack of all trades, basically. She's a jack of all trades. Let me pull her. And her speeding ability is also, it's not bad. It's not great outside of Natlan though, to be honest. And it has a really, really long cooldown too. I don't know if Mavuika is the best though. That's the thing. She's really good because she's good at everything. But I don't know if she's the best. I just don't know. Is she the best because she can do everything? Like, let's look at this cliff. Let's drive up it with the motorcycle. No, I mean, it's already done. And that was around the height of Kachina. If you remember, Kachina got up here just as easily. Here, I think she's really good, but not at the top of it because she's so niche. But she's so niche, I almost want to put her in the niche tier. But she's still decent at everything she does. So I don't know if I can. Okay, let me pull out the thing again. So yeah, next up is Mualani. I don't know where I should actually put her because she's decently fast on land, right? But she also goes the same amount over water, which is really, really good. So honestly, I think she kind of like ends up in the same position as everybody else, where she's really good, like Mavuika, but she kind of is better in the way because she runs on the water. So I think here would make the most sense. Honestly, Mavuika, you're almost in good but niche, but just because you do everything, you're staying there. But Mualani, I think she goes with the really goods. And finally, I think we put Xilonen here. Because Xilonen is really good. So the reason why Xilonen is really good is because she can do vertical and running really, really good. Like, she gets up that wall fine and does more than Kirara. And she's a tall female character, so that also means she's decent at climbing as well. On top of that, she's also does really decent in her skill, but again, running, she does decent. She can just glide around. I think it's a little bit faster than walking, so that's also really, really nice. She also has the speed mode as well, which is not that great for her because it just drains so fast outside of Natlan. But I think I agree with Cypher that Xilonen deserves to be in first just because of how good she is at the core exploration of the game. What do you guys think? Is this accurate? Is this accurate?